Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Alexandria, Virginia. Shout out Alexandria. Today we talking about Alexandria City High School. And I'm going to talk about a story that's all over the internet right now. A damn fight that broke out. Students so disruptive, they got to start teaching the last few days of the holiday from virtual teaching where the kids stay home because of fears of more fights breaking out. I don't know what's going on in this country, but violence is a new pastime. That's the norm, especially in children. And I don't understand it. Guys, I want to talk about a fight that broke out that is on video, and you'll see it on here, where a bunch of people jumping people, all kind of stuff. Recipe for disaster, niggeroni and cheese as we know it. You know what I'm saying? And just a whole bunch of monkey shit. It was so bad, a security guard got knocked out cold and was on the floor during the Donnybrook. You don't believe me? Look at this.
The top at 4, though, this video getting a whole lot of attention on social media right now. It is a series of fights that happened inside Alexandria City High School. It forced students to spend today as well as tomorrow learning from home. During the melee, a staffer was struck and also hurt. Fox 5's Bob Barnard joining us live from outside that school with all the details. Wow, Bob.
Yeah, Angie. Alexandria police tell us they made 2 arrests here yesterday, students charged with assault and battery. And school officials say because they heard there were supposed to be more fights on campus today and tomorrow, they closed both campuses of Alexandria City High School for the rest of the week. Alexandria police are out in force today at both the main campus here on King Street and on Alexandria City High School's Minnie Howard satellite campus on West Braddock Road, even though there are no students at either campus today. Alexandria public school officials ordering high school students to stay home and learn from there these last 2 days before the Christmas break. The most unusual order following a series of fights on the King Street campus Wednesday, captured in this video and shared on social media.
Oh my God!
At one point, an adult female security guard is seen lying motionless on a hallway floor. People in the community are telling us this is outrageous.
When I saw it, I got in tears. Because they're there to learn, not to fight.
We've also heard from angry parents today and were sent an anonymous letter from a veteran ACHS teacher who shared their concerns with the school community, writing in part, "The hallways at King Street are absolutely out of control. At any given time of the day, you can find literally dozens of kids roaming the hallways. Kids are yelling, cursing, and horseplaying, causing commotion that disrupts learning in the classroom." She goes on to write, "Although making the last 2 days before winter break asynchronous is probably the right thing to do, it's an admission that the building is not safe, so we can't teach the kids. We have failed at our main purpose. It is embarrassing and demoralizing."
It's only 2 days before break, so I guess they're trying to calm the waters before the new year, but just a shame.
I know there's been a lot of talk that there have been some threats recently, and I know that there were threats reported. I don't think they were taken seriously, so we're disappointed.
Troubles within this school community are not new. In May of 2022, an 18-year-old ACHS student was stabbed to death during a fight at a nearby shopping center. Months later, police arrested 3 students after a brawl on campus. And in March of last year, a 15-year-old was arrested for stabbing another student in the face. Alexandria City Public School Superintendent Dr. Melanie K. Wyatt calls what happened Wednesday disheartening and concerning. The fighting that led to a staff member being injured, unacceptable behaviors, adding, "Our school community deserves better and counts on us to provide a safe place for teaching and learning. Please be assured that we are actively working to resolve these issues and will continue to collaborate with staff, families, and the community to maintain a safe and productive learning environment for all of our students." Now, Superintendent Dr. K. Wyatt says they'll be spending the rest of today and tomorrow coming up with a plan to make sure it's safe for students and staff to return to these schools once winter break ends on January 6th. Guys?
All right, guys, you've seen it. And monkey shit at its finest. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's heartbreaking seeing that. I remember when we was in school, high school was all right. You know what I'm saying? The ride was almost over. You almost ain't got to go to school no more. You can go out there and live your life and do whatever you want to do. And, you know, there were fights in school, but I mean, it would be fight between one person, one-on-one fight. These motherfuckers here chimping out, trying to kill each other. Everybody's jumping everybody. Sad, man. These kids been in school long enough to know that you don't fight. Especially getting to high school. That means you've been in school 10 years if you went to preschool and you're a ninth grader or whatever, upperclassman. You know that fighting shouldn't be tolerated and ain't tolerated. But boom, what did they say? Oh, it's unruly there. Kids walk up and down the hallway, cursing, horseplay, supposed to be in class, disrupting other classes where they trying to teach. How can we, listen, school is like prison now. Let's just deal with it. School is like prison. And I'm going to tell you something. If you ever pay attention to news articles, it's a lot of violent crime in the DMC and surrounding areas like Alexandria, Virginia, close to the Capitol. That's where the lawmakers at. And it's bad as fuck there. That right there lets you know they don't give a fuck about crime. They don't give a fuck about children. They don't give a fuck about nobody. Washington, D.C. has long been a place where you'll get your head tore off if you look the wrong way at somebody. And that's not the only place, but I'm saying, damn, that's right next to Capitol Hill, and it don't mean a hill of beans when people out there practicing ninjutsu and trying to kill each other. High school is gladiator school nowadays, and it's spreading. Internet, music, movies, herd mentality, all the norm. It's normal now to be violent. And if you're not, something wrong with you. But none of them see it. The biggest and brightest minds that run the country don't see it. Another thing is this. I think it need to be like this. Your dumb ass don't want to learn? Get you the fuck out. Hey, you fighting and jumping and all that shit, like all that jumping stuff, that's a normal thing. I would start saying that's attempted murder. I don't care if you're a kid or not. You jump somebody, it's attempted murder. You know what I'm saying? But I'd get the riffraff out. You don't want an education, that's your fucking problem. We don't want to hear your mom and dad or whoever it is crying that we won't teach you because you unteachable and don't want to hear shit. You go to school, it's a format for learning, not the format you say when you want to go in there and fight and act the fool. Hear the old lady, it's sad. It brought me to tears. They there to learn and this and that. Listen. School ain't what it used to be. Life ain't what it used to be. A lot of you guys are my age and older. We know. You got kids nowadays that are talk and carry conversation like they on your level or they know more than fucking you at your age. There are people out here now that look at you when you have wrinkles on your face or you're old, your life ain't worth living, and they'll target you. Because we young and you old, so you don't count. Look at all the violent crimes against the elderly, and you're seeing younger people doing it. I'm about to do a video after this one, and it'll probably be in the pop-up about how a dude did some disrespectful stuff to a person they never met, but they looked at him as less than. And, you know, it's a carjacking video. But either way, man, I mean, come on. Young fools, old fools used to be young fools, and we got a lot of young foolishness out here. So when these people get older, if they make it, we gonna be fucked up out here. Seriously. That's why I said I'm not going in no old folks' home. Because a lot of the kids in this generation will probably be entrusted in taking care of me when I'm in my last days. Fuck that. Hell no. I'll take myself out of here before I subject myself to any silliness. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you don't want to learn, that's your prerogative. School is for education. It's not a daycare center. It's nobody's fault that they got to wrangle your kid and make your kid pay attention in class when they've been in school for so many years and they almost at the end of the journey and all they want to do is fight and act the fucking fool. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.